Hi, this is Stephanie from Jump. We're interviewing Stephanie Werntz, the Treasure Valley YMCA's artist in residence, about the art healing program she leads and the impact it continues to make on our community. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
Tell us about this program, its history, and how you came to be a part of it.
Yes, I'd love to. Thanks for having me today. The Artist in Residence program is part of a growing movement for arts in healthcare, and the intention is to bring healing and recovery to cancer patients or people with neurological conditions. We started under the premise of a really amazing place in New York City called the Creative Center at University Settlement. They offer all sorts of different creative arts workshops, mostly for cancer survivors and people with different chronic illnesses. We adapted the programs that they do to bring it to the YMCA, and we've been running now for 10 years. And what we offer is no-cost creative arts workshops so that people can sort of discover their own sense of creativity and their own sense of healing within themselves to promote their healing and recovery.
Wonderful. Who is this program available to, and what are your goals within the program?
So all of our workshops are offered at no cost to participants who are either cancer patients or survivors, or people with neurological conditions like Parkinson's or MS or spinal cord injury. There's a fine line there where you draw the line. Mm-hmm. My intention is to offer as many different types of medium as possible for these people to learn about themselves, discover new things within themselves, new avenues for healing and creativity, in hopes that they can create a new sense of self as they're sort of redefining their lives after a diagnosis of cancer. The idea is to combat the fears and anxiety and the isolation that happens when you have a diagnosis like this, and so to bring people together and have them be able to explore together is really powerful.
What are some of your most memorable experiences so far with the art healing?
Oh man, there's so many. Part of what happens in this process is what you want to have happen is have people create connections or discoveries or learn something about themselves that helps them move in the new direction that they're going to go. There's some big ones, like this woman who had never painted before, and she came into my workshop and she just loved it and she couldn't stop, and she started painting, she started doing shows, she wrote a book about it. She just couldn't, became this huge part of her life and something that really defined her outside of this condition that had been defining her previously. So that was really fun. That's a really big one. It doesn't always happen that way. A lot of times it's the smaller moments that are really important, those smaller moments that I get to witness every week, that are when someone discovers something about themselves, or they make a connection with another person or with their family through some activity that they're doing with us, or they just experience something that changes their lives, or that helps them redefine their path, where they're headed, and I get to see that every week. So that's the really special, most important moments that happen, and I get to see them every week. So, yeah.
Very cool. Tell us what Green at Heart means to you and what it does for the art healing mission.
Oh, Green at Heart has been amazing, and Jump has been amazing for us. You know, people talk about a win-win situation, and I see this as a triple win-win-win situation, because people are happy to donate to the program, to the cause. People are happy to come and buy new artwork for themselves and for their homes at a really discounted price, and it makes it work. And we're, of course, extremely happy to be the benefactor for all of this. So it's just a win-win-win, and we're really grateful to be able to be here.
Awesome. How can members of Boise and Idaho communities contribute to this beautiful program to keep it thriving?
So we rely solely on the financial support and generosity of the community, of individuals and organizations like Jump, to keep our programming running. So if people can donate their art and come out with us and join us at Jump in December, that's how we want to make it work.
Wonderful.
I would just like to say thank you to everybody who is gathering their art and marking their calendars and ready to show up in December for us, and to Jump for making this happen and giving us a place to launch and a place to thrive, and helping us make it work, because I couldn't do it without you guys.
Sweet. Green at Heart is a fundraising event that benefits the Treasure Valley YMCA Artist in Residence program. We reach out to the Boise community or the Idaho communities and encourage them to donate once loved framed artwork and jewelry that will then be put on display and sold at a market then 100% of those proceeds end up benefiting the Treasure Valley YMCA Artist in Residence program that Stephanie Werntz leads. Our call for artwork donations will begin November 13th, and you can drop them off at several different YMCA locations, as well as in our main lobby at Jump. And the actual event, Green at Heart for 2023, we're doing something fun this year. We're gonna have an evening sort of gala night where we will have, hopefully folks will dress up nice. They will purchase tickets to come in to have the first look at all the artwork that's available. And we'll probably have some fun hors d'oeuvres and food and music. This will be Friday, December 1st in the evening. And then the next day during the daytime will be the market opened up to the rest of the community, and will be free to come in and look at the artwork. People can purchase the art there, jewelry, and 100% of those proceeds will then go to the Artisan Residence program at the YMCA.